Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to This or That, except without Kobe or Jat. My name is Travesty, but I'm joined here with a much more special guest. He's the mid laner that everybody formerly knows as the best player to always be on the bench from this point forward. It's that boy from C9's resurging team, One Eye. How's it going?
Oh, it's going great. How you doing, Travi?
You know what? I'm doing fantastic. I get to be with my boy One Eye. It's a dream come true.
It's a match made in heaven. Actually, better ship still Apple and Travi.
Apple
I'm
and Travi.
best.
I hope there is a slide today, which is like best ship Apple or Travi or Travi and Mo Nizzle. Just because that's a conversation that's happening in the Discord.
I'm pretty sure that would actually start a civil war.
That might.
Believe, I'd have to just fight over you.
It would be the Captain America Iron Man meme coming back to life.
Yep.
But with that being said, we got slides that we need to go over. So let's go ahead and see what our first slide here is going to be here as soon as we can get that one pulled up. This or that, bigger drop off. 100 Thieves going 2-6 or FlyQuest 4-4. Interesting thing here, 100 Thieves went 0-4 this past weekend. And FlyQuest went 1-3 after being 3-1. This is rough.
In all honesty, when I look at it, I can't say the bigger drop-off can be this. It has to be that. Because, 100 Thieves, when you look at their strength of schedule, they played Clutch, who we played twice. And, yeah, we might have had some roster problems originally, but they were still a pretty strong team, even back in scrims. And then they played us after our resurgence lately, if you want to call it that. And then they also had to play Echo Fox. So I can't really put it on them because their strength of schedule this past week, was just utterly insane when you look at it. So I think I'm going to have to go with Fly. I'm going to go with that.
Yeah, I'm going with that too, just because of the fact that you went from being the team that went 3-1 in the first week beside Clutch Gaming and Optic, and you were the team to drop so far down in the standings. FlyQuest is no longer second or third place at this point in time. They're down there at like 5th place, I believe. So it's a bit rougher of a drop off. While 100 Thieves, they went 2-2 the first week. There's nobody really had expectations after first week. I feel like it kind of can't figure them out, but. All right, we both said that. Let's go ahead and see what our next slide is going to be here. As it's going to be this or that. Who wins Sunday? Optic, who are 6-2, and C9, who are 5-3.
That's kind of unfair. You can't just throw me like that, Okay, so bias aside, I obviously have to give it to that. No bias in that at all. No, but really, I give it to that. I give it to C9. I give it to us. I think that we're a lot more confident now. We've locked down our main roster, it seems to be. We've shored up a lot of the issues that plagued us in week 1 and even back in scrims. And realistically, the Optic game was, I say it can go either way because in the middle of the game, it seems like it was close. But as I went back and watched some of the VODs and everything like that, I feel even when we were playing it, that I was always in the driver's seat with my team. So it wasn't like we were really reacting to anything. So I don't really feel like the second go around will be any more trouble,
This is a weird episode. I think we've agreed more than any of the other guests have so far. But I'm agreeing with you on that because, while I think Optic's a really good team, and I think that they could actually beat, they could be one of the teams that could potentially beat Echo Fox, which is the strongest team in the league at the moment. I think that they haven't had as clean games here as of recent. Whereas I look at some of the C9 games and I look at the stats and I'm like, holy crap, what happened? You guys got stomped by Clutch Gaming and then went Super Saiyan from that point on. It
was a wake-up call.
Yeah, it's like,
Reaper actually heard from Korea how bad we got beat, and he showed up one day in the server and just verbally beat us. Shiba benches us every day. Yeah, he got the belt. He got the gauntlet belt and just beat us with it. So, but
Well, that means the Power Stone lodged in there. Let's go ahead. Let's see what's next. The next slide to see here. These have been some very topical ones. Better Echo Fots bot lane. Apple Pancake or Juco Orpheus? This is actually kind of difficult, to be honest.
Real quick, I'm gonna have to let you go and like a call on. I'm getting a PayPal invoice right here from Pancake. Okay, this is interesting now. No, but really, I've only had the chance, even in scrims, I think that I've only ever played against Apple and Pancake. I don't think I've had to face Juco and Orpheus before. So I'm gonna have to give it to this simply because it's what I know versus what I don't know. I've watched some of Orpheus play and all, and obviously I know Juco. I've seen him play before, but Orpheus I was the most or the least unsure of. So I'm gonna have to give it to Apple. Yeah. Apple and Pancake together.
What?
Confirmed actual best ship. They taste the best.
Ship? Oh, whoa. Well, this is actually a little bit difficult for me because I think Orpheus is a better Thresh player than Pancake is. And that's like their contended pick. It's what I think of when I see Pancake and I see Orpheus. I'm like, oh, they both want to play Thresh. Which Thresh would I rather have? I would rather have not Pancake. Orpheus is for Thresh. I would rather have Orpheus as a support, but I'd rather have Apple as an AD carry, so I'm a little bit split here.
So Apple Orpheus?
Yeah. Can I just go with this or that or neither and just pick my hybrid? But
exactly. Third option, best option.
I'm actually just gonna go with this because I think Apple plus Pancake. When you have Apple in the game, I think the team rotates better and you're able to open up more. While I think Juco tends to press his advantages and put the enemy bot lane behind more. I think Applehead puts the bot lane behind and then the rest of the enemy team behind. So I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna stick with Apple Pancake, even though Pancake's a boosted animal that couldn't support anybody to victory. Next slide before I get fired. This or that biggest GGS roster move. Penguin out or just into the mid lane?
Wait, so did I play Exilade on who played? I did play Exilade, so now this is what's going to be upcoming is Justin to the mid lane.
Yes, so Exilade was the mid laner. He played the Vel'Koz into your Fizz.
Okay, so I really don't I think overall I'm gonna have to go with this because I can't blame Exilade for being moved out of the mid lane because of my Fizz versus his Vel'Koz because I'm a Vel'Koz main. Obviously the whole one eye thing, it's the meme, but Vel'Koz is his hardest counter is Fizz, and for you to first pick a Vel'Koz and then take like Glacial Augment on top of it into a Fizz lane without banning out the Fizz is just asking to get like dumpstered. It would have actually been worse had he been ahead or even with me than if I had not just straight dumpstered him. So I can't fault Exilade for getting moved out and Justin moving in. So I think by elimination I have to give it to Penguin moving out. I have to give it to this.
Okay, I'm actually with you on this. I feel like we've agreed on every single one.
Great minds think alike.
I personally just think, I think Penguin's a great player, but I think he's only really been able to show up in scrims so far from what I've seen. Whenever it comes down to DCCS, it feels like he hasn't been able to find his groove, to say. And sometimes it takes just some time off to just chill back and relax, and a little bit of a break will help out a lot here. Let's go ahead and go over to the next slide. But I think Justin, by the way, very good mechanical player.
I'll get a chance to see how it goes.
Biggest improvement to TSM. Hoppin' AD carry or this game lame top? This is a pretty good one. I think so. TSM, for anybody who is watching this and didn't pay attention for some reason last week, they were in last place. They were able to go 1-1 on each day, so they went 2-2. Bringing themselves up in record, making it to where they're not last place. we got to see. Honestly, I thought both changes were so good.
So I have to think overall impact of the game wise.
Yeah.
I can't really. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. In all honesty,
TSM really hasn't looked convincing top lane until this weekend. I mean, it feels like they had a hole there.
That's very true. That's very true. You know what?
Well,
you're right.
But here, hold on. Before you say I'm right, even then, in the AD carry role, while they had Nikina, everybody thought was going to pop off, didn't do anything, and then Hoppin comes in and was able to play a very, very good Kalista game. And was very proactive with the Tom Kench.
But okay, so with the Kalista though, that's like Hoppin's champ. So do you give it because it's Hoppin, or do you give it because it's Hoppin on Kalista?
Ah, that's true. That's an extra layer.
I mean, what's up with that? So I mean, his name is literally Hoppin, and known for that.
Yeah.
And like nobody else was gonna play Kalista except for him. So.
All right,
I don't know.
That's a good point.
I give it to that simply because this game lame, best name ever, convinced me just simply by the name alone.
Yeah, this game lame. You have my heart. I'm gonna go ahead and go with that as well. As go ahead and go over to the net side, but a very close one right there. As we're looking at it. I'm looking at this slide. All right. This or that most lethal killer, a 12-0 LeBlanc or one salty boy, and that's a good picture of our boy Salt Mining Co from Clutch.
That is great. Dude, I love that.
Dude, he's so energetic, by the way. I know he jumped into the interview and his hands are like all over the place. He's like, "Whoa, I'm over here now."
I watched it. I actually enjoyed his. Probably out of all of them, I think I enjoyed his the most, even though it was a little bit more brutal against C9, to be honest, than any of the other ones.
It was.
So I have to give him props, though. I did enjoy watching his interview.
But would you find him the most lethal killer, though? I mean, those look to kill.
Actually, I'm gonna have to say no. I'm gonna have to go with this 12-0 LeBlanc. One salty boy wasn't it. Okay, a 12-0 LeBlanc has basically no counterplay if I'm playing like a mage. If I'm going to play like Ori or like Syndra and I see a 12-0 LeBlanc, I just basically have to AFK because I'm gonna die. One salty boy though, I mean, he plays a lot of tank, so I might have a little bit of a chance to run away. You know?
He's like,
give me a couple.
A Maokai is chasing me. Oh, is that an Ornn? Oh no.
I mean, the Ornn horn sounds, man. Anybody that plays Ornn outside of Silent, it terrifies me. Silent terrifies me too for the wrong reasons.
Holy. Yeah, I mean, Silent should scare you because he's on your team. So if you hear that, you're like, oh no, he's playing it again.
Yeah, no. Anytime I hear it and it's not on the enemy team, I'm like, oh no.
It's even worse than getting hit by an enemy.
Yep.
All right,
I would much rather just take it.
I'm gonna go with a factual one as well, and I'm gonna go with this. But just because 12-0 LeBlanc is terrifying, I ban that champion a lot of time when I play mid lane, just because I hate playing against it.
After the rework, she's great.
Oh, I mean, she's great to play, but not against.
Oh yeah, no. Except for if you're playing and it's me that I'm playing, because 16 CS LeBlanc.
I'd rather go against the Yasuo, man. I'd just rather deal with that. So, that being said, I believe that was all of our slides there. All right.
Well, oh yeah, no doubt, always.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for joining us for this or that. Be sure to tune in to DCCS every Saturday and Sunday at 5 p.m. EST to be sure to catch some of your favorite lads and ladettes from your favorite communities and for your favorite LCS team. There's a lot of favoritism in this. Be sure to tune in, and why not? Let me hear. Where can we find you if we want to ever find the mysterious mid laner for Cloud9 Discord? Where do we find you?
You find me on the bench. Sheba puts me there all the time, right next to Silent. You can find me in the C9 Discord. I'm in there fairly often, just kind of lurking around every once in a while, commenting back and forth. The DCCS Discord. On Twitter, at JoeBust02 and all that. I look like a total twat, so it's okay. But outside of that, that's about all I got for social media, man.
All right, well, plugged away. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for coming around. And we will see you guys next time.